Boruto chapter 38 finally reveals the fate that awaits Kawaki. It also reveals that Jigen was not the mastermind behind the scenes. It was in fact Isshiki Otsutsuki, and I'm going to be analyzing the chapter in a multitude of videos. So if you're new to my channel, subscribe and hit the notification button to get all the videos. Also, I will be doing a comment follow-up video of this video, so leave your comments below to get them featured within the next video. So it was revealed that Jigen was actually not the mastermind that was pulling the strings behind the scenes. It was actually Isshiki Otsutsuki all along. So Jigen has been revealed to not be an Otsutsuki, and the reason why, because of his skin. His skin is not pale even after he enters that stage 2 karma form, where he basically looks like Isshiki Otsutsuki, and Isshiki Otsutsuki has now been revealed to be Kaguya Otsutsuki's partner, the person who gave Jigen the karma seal, the person who made Jigen his vessel. So let's talk about the definition of what a vessel is. The vessel, or a vessel, is basically a hollow container, and if an Otsutsuki makes you their vessel, then they will eventually put something in you. And I feel like, and I'm speculating here, that the karma seal is actually an Otsutsuki transferring or branding their soul onto you to make you their vessel, and that is exactly what they put inside the container, their soul. And it kind of makes sense that Momoshiki's presence can be sensed by Boruto if he actually uses the karma seal, because it makes sense that if a person seals their soul within you, that you can actually sense their presence. So I think the karma seal is a branding that basically allows an Otsutsuki who is at near death to attach their souls onto you, so eventually it can take over your body. How I know this is because of Otsutsuki's being good at sealing techniques. And let's look at a few sealing techniques. We know that Hagoromo and Otsutsuki himself had strong sealing techniques. We know that there were strong sealing techniques used in order to revive the Jubi, or to revive Kaguya, which came from Black Zetsu, who comes from Kaguya Otsutsuki. And now we have Isshiki and Momoshiki transferring a karma seal onto people to make them their vessels. So, like I said, I believe that they transfer their souls onto you, and as time progresses, the more you use the karma seal, the more you start to feel their soul taking over your body slowly. And maybe when Boruto got to the first flashback of Momoshiki, that is when the purpose of the karma seal takes place, and maybe that is why Jigen was forcing Kawaki to master the karma seal, so he can keep using it, so his soul gets taken over a period of time. Now, what we learned in chapter 38 is that once your body is taken over, there is still a little bit of the presence of the owner of the body left, even after their body has been completely taken over. And we can see this at the end of chapter 38. Jigen starts to cry while Isshiki basically says that it is pathetic that Jigen is crying and hurting. And this actually reminds me of the movie Get Out, where we have a similar situation where people can actually transfer their consciousness into another person and take full control of the other person, while the person whose body has been taken control of is still conscious and is still aware of their surroundings. It just happens that their body is now being controlled by the person who undergoes the operation in order to take control of the body. So the people who originally owned the body still have limited consciousness and can see what is happening. Now, the funny thing is, in Get Out, there are several stages that a person needs to go through in order for their body to be completely taken over. And I feel like the karma seal is the same. So the first step for the karma seal is to get branded. The second step is to use the karma seal. The third step is to advance all the stages, and probably the fourth step is for the soul to completely take over the body, and for the Otsutsuki to get full access to the body while still keeping the original person alive with limited consciousness. There's actually a scene in Get Out that explains something similar, and I'm gonna roll it for you here for you guys to see.
Well, partial, actually. The piece of your brain connected to your nervous system needs to stay put, keeping those intricate connections intact. So you won't be gone. Not completely. A sliver of you will still be in there somewhere. Limited consciousness. You'll be able to see and hear what your body is doing, but your existence will be as a passenger. An audience. You'll live in
a sunken place.
Now you're in the sunken place.
So in conclusion, I think the key to actually beating Jigen, or Isshiki Otsutsuki, who is actually in control, is through possibly reaching out to the original person or the original owner of the body to somehow make sure that the consciousness of the original person overpowers the Otsutsuki so they can finally regain their body back and undo the karma seal.
忍びの時代は終わる。
そうだ。忍びの時代は終わる。
So this basically explains Boruto episode 1 or Boruto chapter 1, where we see Kawaki fighting Boruto. It explains that Kawaki's fate is to be taken over by Isshiki Otsutsuki, which means that Jigen probably dies and Kawaki becomes the new host for Isshiki Otsutsuki while fighting Boruto in the episode 1 flashback, where Boruto, when talking to Kawaki, knows that it is Isshiki Otsutsuki who has taken over Kawaki's body, but Boruto also knows that Kawaki can hear Boruto's words because he has limited consciousness. So maybe they are not fighting as enemies, but Boruto is fighting Kawaki in order to liberate Kawaki from Isshiki Otsutsuki's control. And that could be basically what the case is. They are not enemies. It just so happens that Boruto's friend is under the influence of an Otsutsuki, and that Boruto has to fight Isshiki inside Kawaki's body. So that is a huge plot twist right there. Another hint that it is Isshiki Otsutsuki who is in control of Kawaki is the fashion sense. If you look at Kawaki right now, right before Jigen wins the fight and takes him back to Kara, you can see that the fashion sense between the Kawaki that we know now and between the future Kawaki is different. The Kawaki now dresses like a teenager, dresses his age. Whereas if you look at the future Kawaki actually dresses more like Jigen. He's wearing more white robes, right? And it looks similar to what Jigen / Isshiki is wearing, and we know that Otsutsuki traditionally like wearing white. So it kind of makes sense that it is now Isshiki Otsutsuki who has taken over Kawaki's body, and the change of clothing is proof of this because it is similar to what Isshiki Otsutsuki has made Jigen wear. You can also see that Kawaki wields the rods that Isshiki / Jigen uses in combat. So that is the ultimate proof that the transference into Kawaki's body has been complete, and that Boruto, when uttering his words to Kawaki, is actually talking to the consciousness within Kawaki, because he does know that deep down inside, Kawaki can hear him speak. A lot of people predicted that the purpose of the Karma Seal is to take control of the wielder's body. So I want to congratulate everybody, every single one of my subscribers, for predicting this. And I want to know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Remember, the next video will be a follow-up video discussing whatever is put in the comment section. So be sure to drop your comments. And with that being said, that has been one part of my multiple video analysis of chapter 38. I hope you got some information out of this, and I have nothing more to say. Bye.
忍びの時代は終わる。
そうだ。 忍びの時代は終わる。